Hello everybody. I'm very proud to introduce today the Student Academic Advising Scheme. This is a scheme that we have developed to support students in every possibility we have. This is collaboratively developed, and we have students and staff working together to identify the students' needs as soon as we can and act upon them. So this is a very important scheme in the school to provide ongoing and timely support to all the students here in the School of Nursing. It gives the opportunity to the students to be empowered and feel part of the family of the School of Nursing, raise issues, concerns, and be supported in a timely manner, as I said before, by all the School of Nursing staff.
Hi!
Who are you? You're from the School of Nursing. The orange man in the school's logo?
Yes, you're so smart. Now what you have to do is to follow me.
What?
Good afternoon, sis. How's your GPA's result?
Yeah, I'm admitted to my dream choice, PolyU nursing.
That's marvelous! We'll be classmates.
Yes, you're right. I'm so excited now and I can't stop myself thinking of the new university life. As you can imagine, we are free to choose what to do in the university without any restrictions. There are many things we can do in our university life. Have you ever heard about the 5 things we should do in our university life?
Let me see. Oh, people share on their blog and Facebook saying that university students usually join different student societies and they will become members of these societies to organize activities for their members. And also, it is very common for university students to have part-time jobs and experience dating.
Yes, you're right. We can also apply the student hall together and become roommates. Actually, I'm a bit worried if I can get used to the university life. It seems quite difficult to manage our study as there are a lot to learn and practice in nursing, right?
There are lots of temptations that we have to overcome. For example, we are free to decide whether to attend or skip lectures or not.
Do you think there is somebody in the school who can help us to deal with these difficulties? I believe there must be someone. I have a premonition. I feel so helpless.
Why? I think the school have provided every information during the orientation. I think it's useful to us. So what's your problem?
Oh, well, yes, it's true that the school have given us an introduction in the common orientation day. But I just found a huge difference between the secondary school and university.
Yes, I feel very lost too, as I have to select my own courses and manage my own timetable. There are so many courses to choose from.
and I arrange my schedule too packed and hardly for me to spare time for revision. I can't even figure out my timetable. I even wonder how to attend lectures on the first day of school.
When I attended the lecture, I can't really figure out what the lecturers were talking about. Maybe this is due to the difference between the secondary schools and the university. There are many new medical terms that are very troublesome to me.
Well, I think we should be more independent. As we're university students, so we have to become more initiative.
I think you have adapted to the new university life.
Not really. I still find the administrative stuff so complicated.
What can we do then? Should we ask someone for help?
Hey, don't you remember we are assigned with the new student academic advisors in our university life?
Oh yes, let's go and meet them.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Why you're here?
We just finished our meeting with our student academic advisors. And you?
Same here. What have you discussed?
I met my advisors and we discussed the subject registration. She also gave me some advice on my study schedule. How about you?
I also sought out some of the advice from my advisors, pretty detailed and specific. As you know, I got a very poor test result in the last semesters. After I received the results, my academic advisors has arranged a meeting with me and discussed individually with me. I've already spent 2 hours with the academic advisors.
2 hours? Wow, she is such a passionate teacher. What did she tell you?
Actually, she helped me to find out the most effective way of studying. Also, she discovered some of the useful online and media resources that are useful for my after-revision practices. That's why I get a very great improvement for the test later on.
My advisor met with me and my classmates at the very beginning of the semester, and we made a commitment on setting achievable personal goals, both in short-term and long-term, academic and non-academic. Just now, we were doing term evaluation.
Wow, it sounds that you have a detailed planning for your university study.
Besides, she gave me some of the advices to maintain my future study plan. You know, I plan to take up some part-time jobs in my spare time.
My advisor also introduced a new stuff to us. It's called primary healthcare activities.
What's that? My advisors hasn't mentioned this stuff to us.
Actually, primary healthcare activity is part of the nursing practicum. But at the moment, you don't need to worry about this. I'm sure your academic advisor will discuss with you shortly. On the other hand, she also spent some time with me to discuss what PHC are and the meaning of it.
Finally, she kindly reminded us to meet with her regularly. She also emphasized that we can contact her at any time when we encounter any difficulties. She always welcomes us to make an appointment with her.
It seems that we can maintain a very good relationship with our advisors, as they seem to take care of us in the rest of the university life.
So now, after reviewing your first year in PolyU, what can you think of?
Now I can get used to the university life and nursing study when comparing with the beginning of the semester 1. At least, I can understand and follow what the lecturer said. I can work out my timetable and administrative stuff by using different platforms. I can also learn how to manage my study and life well.
Excellent! It seems you have a meaningful content for self-evaluation. How about your future studies? Do you have any plan for it?
Yes, I think my essay will help me to achieve my goals by giving me comments, support, and suggestions.
You got it! Student academic advisor is the one in your premonition. He or she will guide your way towards success. You have to meet him or her as your advisor who knows your study and career well. They will patiently offer guidance to your clinical placements and further studies. Stay in touch with them and good luck!
Hi, I'm Kin. I'd like to let you know that I have been a SAA for the first cohort of DSE graduates who admit to the university in 2012. For the success of a student academic advisor system, we call it SAA here, I think mutual respect is very important. I respect freshmen as an adult. Unlike secondary school, you study here in the university, you don't see your teacher every day, and also you don't need to submit your assignments weekly or even monthly. So in the university, self-discipline is very important. So my suggestion is, don't be shy, be active, approach your SAA whenever you have any concerns. Those concerns could be personal, academic, or even make an appointment to see your SAA to tell him or her the progress of your studies. Okay, so don't think that you take away your SAA's time. We are here to help. And also, we provide you support. Enjoy your study in the university.
Hello students, I am Dr. Justina Liu. I have been working as a student academic advisor for quite a number of years. Student academic advisor is a great post. It helps me to understand my student better. It extends our relationship from pure teacher-students to more like friends. Our contacts are not limited only in the classroom or in the campus, but also outside PolyU. For example, I invited students to offer help in some of my research projects, community services. These activities not only broaden students' horizon, but also help me to understand them better. We also had BBQ in last Chinese New Year. Through all these in-depth contacts, I'm so surprised that each student had different talents. For example, one student in my SAA group is a Kung Fu master. Another student, she's very good at playing piano. Many of them are actually expert in computer, especially when compared with my level. I mean computer level. I often believe university is a place for people who love knowledge. University is a place for us to share our knowledge. Of course, I share my knowledge with my students and vice versa. Because of being a student academic advisor, I have closer contacts with them and learned many things from my students. So please feel free to contact your SAA whenever necessary.
Hi, I'm Angela. As you have learned earlier on from the tape, our student academic advising system is premised on being student-centered, addressing both of their academic and non-academic issues. Students take on an active role in seeking out their advisors for any questions that they might have. Our dedicated colleagues, as the advisors, also reach out to the students through regular meetings and get-together events. Collectively, they learn from and with each other in partnership, all with a common goal for the students to excel and to become caring and competent nurses.